Good morning, Saturday morning, lovely weekend. As you can see, I'm sitting in my car doing this this video. It's another week gone. Up and down this week, but I would say more positive than negative. I suppose my first thing to talk about is my PSA's gone up again. It's not extremely high. It's gone up to 2.6 from 1.7, so it's climbing, but not as much as last month. So whether that is to do with things I've done, I don't know, or whether it's just luck, or whether it's just the way it is. However, my oncologist is booking me in for the 6th of June to chat about chemo. She's pretty sure that that's the pathway that I will need to go down. And first of all, I think my thoughts about that, if you'd have asked me before all this, I'd have been terrified. Before all this, I would have been terrified because I've seen people who, close loved ones who've had chemo. I'd have been terrified, I really would, but I've kind of just got used to everything. I've got used to the living with cancer. If one ever can get used to it, I think I have. And you sort of almost become immune to it all. It's just that, here we go, another thing that's going to happen to my body. And the only way I can look at this is in a positive way. I've got to look at it that it's going to do me no harm, but it's going to, well, it will do my body harm, I know that, but ultimately it's there to do me good, and that's how I've got to focus on this. What else brings me strength is also reading you guys, your comments about, the guys that have already done this are like a breath of fresh air in my mind. They really are. They're like blowing all the cobwebs out. When I read people that have been on chemo for prostate cancer, I know that it's different chemo for different types of cancer. I've been very enriched in thought about the way people are talking to me about this, and how it's not going to be as bad as you think, right? Well, that's cool. That's good. I'm really glad, and I think that this is a new journey for me. Okay, I'm going into chemo, almost definitely. I have still got to have my scan results back, but she seems to think that won't matter. She seems to think that the chemo is the next option because of the PSA starting to rise. It will just keep rising. This is about the 5th month it's risen, so there's no reason to say that it's going to stop. So yeah, we're at that stage, and it's just about functioning, really. What do I do? How do I continue life? I want to desperately continue working. Desperately want to continue working because I love my job so much. I'm one of these people that feels like going to work isn't going to work. It's an honor and a privilege to teach people to drive ambulances for what they do. So for me, just to be in a small part of their growth and their helping them, I use all this stuff, all my positive mindset and things like that to help them as well, because a lot of people struggle on the course that we deliver to help people driving ambulances, and it's all about the power of the mind. And so it is with this, with dealing with this. I could completely take a negative stance to this and go, right, I've got chemo coming up, I'm going to lose all my hair. Oh, okay, I haven't got a lot to begin with, but things are going to change in my body. It's going to be terrible, it's going to be awful, I'm going to be sick, I'm going to be unable to do anything, all that stuff. And actually what I'm going to do is just turn around and and try and maximize what I can and what I can do. I think that's the only way to do that. And you guys have been giving me comments that really make me feel that I can do that. And hopefully, just sharing this channel amongst others. I mean, there's 800 people watching this now, or at least not necessarily now, but subscribing to me talking about cancer. And never in my wildest dreams would I believe that one day I'll be talking to people about cancer. Never. You never think it's going to be you. It's always someone else, isn't it? But you get it and you deal with it. And the vast majority of people are so positive. They're so positive. When I go into hospital and I'm in the chemo ward getting my medications and things, I see the positivity from the nurses and from the patients. And I think, yeah, we are a special group of people, because we have to be that way. Or we can choose to sit in the corner and die. That's our choice. Live life or wait to die. Powerful, isn't it? My own physical injuries that I've had from the tumours in my spine do hold me back a bit, and they're starting to really hold me back. But I still feel that a lot of that is, if I can, is to talk myself out of, like, you know, when I want to go for a walk and I feel rough and my legs don't feel like they're going to work and I'm sore. Something that I've just dealt with. It's almost like having a little pep talk to yourself and saying, come on, Woody, just get your ass out and just start walking and see how you feel. You can always turn around, can't you? Yeah, it's all in the mind. A lot of this is so powerful, the mind. I'm still amazed by how much the mind plays a huge part in my life, about how I approach stuff and how I listen to what I'm saying to myself, and how sometimes I shouldn't believe what I'm telling myself, and other times when it's positive I should believe it, you know. So anyway, we go again. We go for more talks with the oncologist. What has been a real big positive has been the fact that I'm now not on the Gavalix. I've had 2.5 years of that injection and quite a bit of pain off of that. And I had a Zoladex injection a month ago with no side effects, no pain, nothing. And whether that's just luck, I don't know. But the next one is starts a 3-month cycle instead of 1 month. So on Tuesday I have another injection, and then I don't have another one for 3 months. And that's music to my ears, that really is. You know, it's a little win. It's a little win here and there. Preparations for the walk I'm doing in June the 1st. It's coming up rapid. Trying to do a bit of walking as much as possible to build my steps up. I'm going to walk 10 miles on June the 1st. 10 miles wouldn't sound too much, but with this nerve damage and yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough for me, and I know that I'm gonna really struggle with that 10 miles, but I'm going to do it. We've raised nearly £1,000. I mean, that's just incredible. It's like giving £1,000. There you go, Prostate Cancer UK. There's £1,000 from my friends. Just makes me feel great, because all that money is going into the research into helping people like me and people in the future. So please, if you wouldn't mind sharing the link I'm going to put on here for my Just Giving page, or even if you want to give a few quid, a few dollars, a few euros, whatever it is, in whatever country, it just all adds up and inspires me to do this walk and to fly the flag for prostate cancer, because that's what it's about. Telling people around the world that this is an illness that is affecting so many men. 1 in 8 men, 1 in 4 black guys. We need to shout it out from the rooftops, because people just do not know a lot about this illness. The general public are blind to it. And that's why I want to get out and shout. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'm going to spend some great time with my 2 daughters and my wife. I believe we're fence painting this afternoon in the garden, which should be fun. But please keep the comments coming. Please keep inspiring me, keep inspiring each other. I thank you all so much. Until the next time, bye-bye.